What's going on, diamonds and gents? This is Miss Trey That Gem, and you are watching Gem Spot TV.
What's going on, diamonds and gents? It's Miss Trey That Gem, and you are watching Gem Spot TV. I will not be on camera. I know I said I would be back on camera, guys, but oh my god, I got hit with the bug, y'all. I ain't even gonna get into it. All I know is I'll be glad when this weather subsides and these people keep their kids at home when they sick. Oh my god. Anyway, let's get on into this. Gonna be a Mob Wives review, season 5, episode 2 recap. I'm thinking it's season 5. I'll make sure, but I'm sure it's season 5. Anyway, I just want to read right quick. You know what? I love me some Drita and Big Ange, but y'all need to stop hanging with Natalie. Natalie is a zebra, baby. She can't change her stripes. I know y'all want her to be Tony the Tiger, but she is a zebra. She can't change her stripes. It is what it is. I'm just saying. The girl is a hothead. Drita just tried to save you from getting knocked the hell out like you a dude out on the street, and yet you still think that you... Girl, you about $1.02, and you trying to go against $3 in a 20? Use a new fool. That's all I got to say. You ain't got enough change to be messing with my dude. You need to get somewhere and sit your tail down. Let me just go ahead and say it, okay? Moving on. So y'all know from the first episode, my girl Karen back, round of applause, sending ovation, all that good stuff. My girl Karen back. So Karen come back like, listen, I got an issue with your little cop caller. She coming at me about my family, and she coming at me. First of all, talking about she from a rat family. I don't get out like that. First of all, why you trying to act like you the goon squad? Your family bury the goons. You not a goon. Okay, so get somewhere and sit your tail down. That's what you need to do. Natalie is just really irking me. She irked me last season when she came in as new blood. Now she's still irking me. And then London, men handle things different, number one. And so if London say it's squashed, dude ain't coming at your head, let's just leave it at that. Leave it alone. I'm only $1. I'm $2 in a 20. Dude, $3 at 60. I don't need to be dealing with that and trying to get body slammed and all this and that for a Twitter beef. Girl, I ain't got time for that. I'm a grown man. And you got to understand where you coming from. And you bogus as ever for coming at your man like that on national. First of all, you better be glad you ain't had yourself no black man coming at him on national. You'd have been all types of ugly, corroded. I'm just saying, y'all know I ain't lying. They'd have got at you. And that's real talk. You need to get somewhere and sit down. You expect London to condone your pettiness. You petty, first of all. You real petty. How can you expect for that man to condone your foolishness? It's foolishness. Let me just go ahead and say so. Big Ange like trying to school her old school, trying to school the young school. Like, listen up, chick. We don't get out like that. We don't hold people accountable for what they family do. That's just like people holding me accountable for what my people did. That ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be sitting in front of my business now for 7 years if people held me accountable for what my people did, my uncle did, my fathers did. You know what I'm saying? My man did. You know, they will hold me accountable for that. That ain't right. And she was like, well, she from a red family. I said, see, you keep, and Angie like, okay, you keep going there, and there's going to be some blood in the street because girl going to bash your head in. And real talk. But for real though, Karen, you doing too much talking. Let me just go ahead and say, when you pushed up with your chest, you should have jumped back one of them, let me help your lips get closed and shut type punches. You ain't got time. Let me tell you something. I have learned the hard way. Ain't no talking. Ain't nothing we got to talk about. Now, I tried to talk to you before like you was a grown up. And now all of a sudden you want to come at me like you ready to fight? Oh, okay. Well, let's do this. Before you hit me, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? This is the reality. This is the world they live in. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't talking about in my world. I'm talking about in their world. That's the world they live in. You know what I'm talking about? Where, hey, I'm going to get you before you get me. And that is what it is. And that's the type of world they live in. They live with the goon squad. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what it is. So, anywho. So, Big Ange and Drita looking over at London and what's his face Storm, like, hold on, these niggas shaking hands, they cool, what's going on, wait a minute, hold on, how they cool? And Nally was just saying that, she said, oh, see, Nally is a liar. You know, Drita's starting to put two and two together. And what I like about Big Edge be quiet. See, she old school. She know how to watch. I don't take what you saying as face value. You know what I mean? She like, I watch what you do. I watch what you say. And that's old school. That's how I be. I sit back and I relax and I watch people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't have time for that back and forth stuff and all this and that. Now I'm going to watch what you do. Because you can tell me out your mouth all day that you one way, but I watch what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you the type of person where you say you going to do something and then you always never do it, or somebody gotta literally beg you to do it, I watch what you do. You can fool everybody else and tell them what you gonna do, but let's just keep it 100. You don't follow through with what you say you gonna do. I watch what you do. You know what I'm talking about? Don't say, I'm just like that. I watch. You know what I'm saying? I watch, I observe everything. I don't miss a beat. I was taught that. Cause let me just go ahead and say, I got some goons in my family, and you got to watch what your surroundings is, cause baby, at any time somebody might try to get frisky with it, and you know, money burn. I ain't gonna say no money burn. I ain't gonna say no names. I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about. You got to watch. You better watch. You better watch. You know what I'm saying. But anywho, you know, so Karen. Like, you know what, I'm not about to be sitting in here like no doggone jerk off. Let me go out here and find out what the heck is going on, because they've been gone too long and it's supposed to be Big Ange party. And this is the thing, if I was Big Ange, I wouldn't be worried about her young age. I'd have been in my party kicking it. First of all, celebrating 7 years of having a business open for a woman. That's a milestone. I don't have time to be sitting up here trying to talk you out of getting your A whoop. Somebody needs to tap a dap, fried down, lay that A to the side. Maybe that's what needs to transpire and happen, so that you can understand that you don't come any sideways to certain people. First of all, and you an outsider. You coming into my circle stirring up stuff. And then you calling people a rat, but you a rat. I can't stand when you fall out with somebody and all of a sudden you want to tell what they said about you to the other person. No, I don't want to hear it. Because if they was comfortable enough to talk about you to me, then, or them to you, or whatever, that means you was talking about me too. Let me just go ahead and say it. So, with that being said, don't tell me what they said about me. I don't want to hear it. Keep it to yourself. Because unless you're going to tell me what you said about me, then keep your mouth closed. I don't want to hear it. Keep your thoughts, your situations to yourself. And I got to commend Big Ange on that for the first episode. She straight let it be known. You know what I'm talking about? Nally, I don't want to hear that. That make you a rat. I don't want to hear that. In order for me and you to kick it, in order for me and you to hang out, I'm going to need for you to calm that down. Take that situation down to 20,000. I don't need you to tell me nothing. I'm good. You know what I'm talking about? I'm straight. You know, and I commend Big Ange for that, because that's like, and that's all I'm saying. Big Ange is my girl. Big Ange should have went into her party, been kicking it with them cute gold shoes on, baby, and the ruffles. You should have been in your party, getting down, shaking the tail feather, and turning up. I wouldn't have been worried about no little broad, and that's real talk, and what she talking about, and what she got to say, and why she want to fight. I wouldn't worried about all that. Because soon as Karen come out, let Karen slap her up. Drita, stop being Captain Saver. Stop trying to save stop trying to save her. You know what I'm saying? Let her get beat down. And that's real talk. Let her get beat down. Maybe she need that. Get her life right with the Lord. You know what I'm talking about? Get herself right with Jesus. Maybe she needs that. You know, some people just need that. They need to get slapped around a little bit to get themselves right with Jesus. And some folk need that in their life. You know what I'm talking about? I take all offers, just send them on to me. Because I just preached right there. I just preached right there. I just gave you a whole handful right there. And that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? So they doing a push match. You hear siren. Drita like, oh heck, you know, this is what I didn't want to happen. Big Ange standing back like, you know what? I'm getting tired of you little hens. But anyway, I will be reviewing Mob Wives. Y'all know I love me some Mob Wives. I had to let it get steamy. You know, sometimes I do the premiere if it's steamy. But the premiere was cool or whatever. But my girl Karen is back. Trust no one. This has been a recap / review of Mob Wives Season 5 Episode 2. I want you guys to make sure to share this video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and rate Hunties. Thank you so much for all the support to my old and new diamonds and gents that are hitting the subscribe button and sharing the videos. Diamonds, you are the toughest material on the earth, ladies, and there's none like you. Gents, you're no longer boys when you watch this channel. And to all my darlings, appreciate you, babies. Have joy, love, and be empowered in the 2014. You be blessed. Mwah. Hallelujah.